to the source. The source.
Test.
Source. Hey, get the source.
Yo. Yeah, that's so accurate. For some reason, golf, it brings out like... Here's the crazy part about golf. What's up? Good morning, by the way. Hope you all had a nice Saturday. I didn't. I got crushed yesterday, man. I really liked that Rays Braves under. I really thought the Padres was the right side. Not a good day for me, man. But anyway, what I was talking about. Wait, let me just send Toast the invite. So for some reason, golf and betting are one and the same, and where people just lie about how good they are at it. And here's the thing. Here's where it gets interesting. They don't even know they're lying. Like, hold on. Let me just get this to Toast so I can... So when it comes to golf and sports betting, you could ask somebody like, yo, what do you shoot? And they'll be like, oh, I shoot mid-80s. And they will pass a lie detector test. Like, they don't even... they're literally unaware that they're lying. It's crazy. And sports betting's the same way. Like, you could literally talk to somebody and be like, yo, what percentage did you hit at in the NFL season? And they would dead ass be like, oh, like 68%. And they would pass a lie detector test. You could pull up their account in front of them. They'd be like, oh, wow. Like, it's crazy. Golf and gambling, man. I mean, I don't know what it is that people are sick, but like my friends, some of my closest friends are guilty of this. So it's not like, oh, these people are liars. It's something psychological. So it's not like this all started because someone asked me how my golf game is, and I said I shoot mid-90s. But I legitimately shoot mid-90s. That's like a real, like if I tell you I shot a 96, my score if I was in a tournament would be 96. That's how the conversation started. Ever break 90? Yeah, but on like shitty courses. You know what I mean? Like courses that are really easy to score, like a couple par fours that are reachable type of shit, you know? I have, but like on a legitimate 6,500 yard par 72. I don't know if I've ever broken 90. I remember I shot a 92 last summer. To be honest, it's like what someone said in the comments, like golf's an excuse to go out and have fun with your friends. That's kind of I'm okay at it, but like I don't really take it very seriously. Like when I'm playing, even sometimes when I'm playing well, like someone will be like, yo, you haven't marked your score in 3 holes. And I'll be like, oh shit. Like I don't take it serious enough. Yeah, I'm always working. That is true. Someone says they know they're lying. I mean, I'm sure some people, to D acres, if they know they're lying. I swear, there's a lot of people that would pass a lie detector test. When someone they'll play 10 rounds of golf, shoot 98 or above in 9 of them, and shoot 194 and be like, oh, I shoot mid-90s, and would pass a lie detector test. I swear. Oh, yeah. Happy Father's Day to everyone who that's applicable for. Yeah, I got doing the whole family barbecue thing. Can you pass a lie detector test, Kyle? I can. And I think that's part of the reason I've had success in this industry is that I'm straightforward. I'm pretty confident with like how good I am at this. I don't claim to be the best. I think I'm pretty good at it. And so like I'm comfortable being like, yo guys, I'm down in the last 2 weeks. Like I believe I could. But I think the point I'm making is the people that don't even realize that would pass the lie detector test, they don't realize it. So maybe I'm guilty of that too. Can you please tell me what you think of this long shot? Dude, don't place it. That's what I think of it. I'm looking at all the legs. It's about 5 legs too many. Place them all individually as straight bets. Unleash the Beaver. No, Prop Beaver's not here today.
Check. Can you hear me?
Can you? Yeah, I can hear. Can you putt worth a damn? I honestly, it depends on the day. Some days I'm really good, and actually the last time I played, I couldn't putt for shit, and I was actually getting off the tee really well. So I can't even answer the question about like how my game is because it changes. Last summer I couldn't get off the tee. I played 4 times this year, and I've been driving the ball really well, and all of a sudden I can't get on the green. All my irons have a real nasty draw to them all of a sudden. I don't even know where that came from. So every time I think I have my game down, like it changes, and then so I don't even answer the question. Like it depends.
I've never played golf and shot over par in my life.
All right, I told people 11:30, so let's just hang for 3 minutes. Someone to toast the first comment of the day. Ready for this? He goes, oh man, can I just scroll up to it?
Toast
He goes,
sucks.
There was one of those, but he goes, horrible Yankees call. Why are you telling people to bet the Yankees when they have not been hitting the ball at all lately? What? They're the hottest lineup baseball. Hottest lineup in baseball. And I don't even know if it's close.
And I bet Boston. So.
So he goes, horrible Yankees call. They haven't been hitting the ball. And then like 3 comments later, he goes, toast is so cold. Like, dude, he had Boston.
I mean, I won a unit yesterday. Wasn't that bad. It sucked.
I was the one that sucked yesterday. I went 1-4.
I mean, I got lucky at the end of the night.
Honestly, I deserved that race Braves under, man.
Yeah, you were really close to losing the Mariners too. You should have lost.
Shut up.
No,
I was not.
Did you watch the game?
No.
Oh, well, you should watch the highlights and see how very close you were to losing that game in the 9th inning.
Mariners controlled the game start to finish.
Yeah, until the 9th inning, like I said, when their bullpen was picked, and then they had Corey Seager up with man on first and third.
And lost.
And
lost the game.
Like I said, you got lucky. The world got lucky.
Yo, what is the world? Seattle probably was the public side. It wasn't that bad.
Like 85%.
Our poll was like 50-50.
No, I just say the world because people get so upset about it. Like, I've never seen people get so mad about one saying in my life. And so now I can't let it go.
Someone said they've been having better with live picks. You know, I never bet on the live tournament. I don't even know how to watch it. I watched one time I was over at my dad's house on a Sunday and he had it on and it seemed all right. Like it seemed like something I could get into, but I don't know. The PGA is just so convenient. Like I know what channel it's on. I know when to watch. I guess because we've been watching it for years, so it's just like for example, Father's Day and U.S. Open Sunday and Father's Day barbecue go hand in hand. We've been doing that every single U.S. Open Sunday since I was like 11 years old. So I couldn't even tell you like when the big live tournaments are.
You hear that, honey? They did something for Father's Day.
Oh man, no, they're not doing shit for you. Maybe because you haven't earned it.
That probably doesn't help that I sit and watch baseball and talk to you guys all day.
11:29, 1 minute.
Now we're going down to Seattle in a couple weeks. So
my brother put in his backyard, so he put in a pool, but the way he did it, it's like an L pool, and the shallow end L is like a full court basketball thing. Like, so you could play, like, full court pool basketball in the shallow end, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going over there today, and I've seen the pool, but I actually haven't swam in it yet. I'm going to be in that pool, smoking a cigar, shooting hoops all afternoon.
Yeah. When we're looking at places in Arizona, and she won't even, like, entertain a place without a pool.
Not in Arizona, dude. What? Man, did I tell you Ski and Vino and them want me to come out in Vegas in August? I'm like, Las Vegas in August? You trying to kill me? I think I'm going to go, but...
I mean, yeah, you'd have a good time.
Yeah, I wanted to meet those guys. I think I like them a lot. So. All right.
What's in August?
Apparently they do this thing every year. So whatever. All right. So Cardinals at Cubs. All right.
Because if there was like a boxing fight, I'd meet you.
It's like a thing. We'll talk about it. You should go out too.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
So Cardinals at Cubs first. I bet this game, Toast. Just mispriced in my opinion. I'm on the Cards. I got it at plus 112, I think. Oh no, I got it plus 115 if I remember correctly. But it's not. I think the Cards are head over heels better than the Cubs, but I think these two teams are pretty even. And the way Michaelis has been pitching, I think we got the starting pitching advantage as well. Not to mention the Cardinals bullpen has been better. Cardinals haven't been hitting, but the Cubs lineup is nothing to be scared of. So the way I have it in my head, these two lineups feel about even. I feel we have the starting pitching advantage, and we definitely have the bullpen advantage. The main three arms from the Cardinals bullpen all rested and ready to go here. And let me just pull it up. and both of these teams, I'm sorry, the Cardinals do have to travel after this, but they go down to Miami to play the Marlins. This is a much more important game, this divisional game against the Cubs. So it's not. I'm not worried about the spot. Normally, the Sunday getaway day is something you have to look at, but this is a division game. This is a big one. Cardinals want this one, so I think this is the right side at this price to be at. If this was a pick'em, it would probably be a pass, but at plus 110, plus 115, definitely on the Cards.
Couldn't agree more. I really can't even add anything to that. I think I've been the one that's been leading the charge in the Miles Michaelis isn't as bad as everybody makes it out to be charge, because I understand the Mets got to him, and then since that started, it's been 6 starts of pretty damn good baseball. On the road to Milwaukee, one of the better hitting teams in Major League Baseball, especially at home. So you go 6 innings and 3 runs. Boston Cubs. He looked great against Boston. He looks great against the Cubs. On the road at Philly, on the road at Houston, and then back at home against Pittsburgh. He's pitched extremely well. And then you have Jameson Taillon that's on the other side that, is like one of those guys is like the definition of average. He's going to give you 4 or 5 innings, let's just go 4 to 6 innings, and he's going to give up 3 to 5 runs. I think that his last trip down to Tampa Bay was more lucky than anything, where he went 6 innings and didn't give up a run. So if you're going to give me the Cards with the starting pitching advantage at plus money, I'm going to take it. So I had him listed down. I just didn't know where the line was going to go, so I didn't bet him last night. But I'm more than happy to take Cardinals at plus 110. Yeah,
people are asking about the total. I'm assuming the wind's blowing out at Wrigley. When there's a high total in Wrigley, that's what I assume, because the wind is serious there.
I haven't looked at a total, but if
it's at 11.
Oh, well, there you go. It keeps on moving up then, and there you go.
Yeah, it was at, let's see if it's... it's 10.5. Never mind. It was at 11 earlier.
Well, either way, if it's going back and forth, it's still a high total.
Yeah,
for these two teams.
Yeah, so I would assume that means the wind's blowing out at Wrigley. That's normally what that means when you get a high total here. Wrigley's got the biggest variance when it comes to, you can have Coors Field looking totals, and then you'll have 6.5s.
Yeah.
All right, next game. Rays Braves, and I wanted to bet the Braves. I ended up passing. Definitely would only be Braves here. I'm a little uncomfortable by the price, I'd say. We know that the Braves overall hasn't been hitting, but that's 2 games in a row. 3, if you count that game in Baltimore, where the Braves lineup has produced. I'm not sure if that's enough to be like, oh, the Braves are back. Like, okay, I think we need a little more sample size than this. But still, even if they're not hitting, even if you're not buying into the last 3 games, still a better lineup than the freaking Rays, dude. I don't know. I'm not really seeing the price here in Atlanta. I know Eflin's going to have the starting pitching edge over Waldrop, but Eflin on the road isn't the same. And Eflin as a whole this year, I don't want to say disappointing. Maybe just not as good as he was last year. How about that? Not as good as he was last year. I know that a lot of his starts have been on the road, and I'm sure when he starts making some home starts, his numbers are going to start to look a lot better. But this is another road start, so the fact that this game's in Atlanta means I don't even think the starting pitching advantage is very significant here for the Rays. It would only be Braves. I would imagine everyone's betting the Braves at this price, though, and I almost pulled the trigger on it, but last minute I decided to pass. So it's Braves or pass for me.
I'm on the Rays. I set out the Rays last night. I am just at a spot where I can't ignore how big of a starting pitching advantage the Rays have. I understand that Eflin isn't great on the road. And if the Braves put up another 6 or 7 runs today, then I will happily throw my set, or the books can happily have my 0.75 units. But Hurston Waltrip looked absolutely terrible his first start against Washington. I mean, he didn't even make it in past the 4th inning, and he gave up 7 hits and 7 runs. Or I'm sorry, 4 hits and 7 runs. So I'm not trying to make a case that this Rays offense is going to be able to do that with him. But in a game that I think is probably low scoring, and I have Zach Eflin and a whole complement of bullpens behind him. So again, if the Braves are hot, we'll find out today, and they'll score another 6 runs, and then we can have this conversation tomorrow as if the Braves, what we do with the Braves moving forward. But as far as right now, if they do it on a getaway day, cool. But I will take my chances with the Rays at plus money right now.
There's actually some people in the the Braves are winning the poll, but there's some people taking the Rays here. By the way, good morning. Thank you, Selman. Said happy Father's Day and good luck today. Selman's in the championship of the league.
Selman's in the championship because he's a good guy.
And Selman took all dogs today. He took some home run swings today. I saw his picks. I didn't post them yet, but he took some swings. Yeah. All right. Next up, Miami, Washington. You did the right thing here, right, Toast?
I sent out Miami last night.
Oh, good. That's the right thing. Let's do it. Marlins up. I'm on the fish too. Road getaway day?
I could care less about that, but yeah, that works too.
All right. I'm on the Marlins also. First of all, road getaway days. What is it? 8-2 now. The Marlins are 8-2 on these days. This is when the fish eat, man. road getaway days. Also, the fact that it's a lefty-lefty matchup means that the lineups are completely evened out because we know that the Nats hit better than the Marlins, but lefty versus lefty, no, they don't. Both these lineups are bad against lefties, and Luzardo, so weird. Literally, if you rewind a month where like Luzardo at home's the man, well, actually he's been better on the road recently. We're going to have the starting pitching advantage too. We have the bullpen advantage. So actually, the fact that this is a lefty-lefty matchup, it evens the lineups out a bit. We got the better starting pitcher to the better bullpen, and it's a road getaway day when the Marlins eat. 8-2 on the year on road getaway days. Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm on the fish too. I took a kind of a hard loss with them on Thursday against the Mets when they lost in that walk-off. And I think it showed a bit on Friday, maybe leaked itself into a little bit on Saturday. Again, I'm not trying to make a case that the Marlins are a good baseball team, but losing the last 2 days to the Nationals 12-1, I don't think the Nationals are that good either. And I also know that I think Luzardo is really capable of pitching well here today. Like Kyle said, he's pitched well on the road. He came into Washington last year, went 6 innings, gave up 2 runs in a Washington lineup that I think is probably a little bit better than they are this year. They were at this time last year. And then you have Luzardo, who, like you said, has pitched well on the road. He's also pitching. I think he's also pitching for other teams because I think that he knows he's going to get traded. So I think that you can trust Luzardo to pitch well. And then Mitchell Parker is one of these guys that's probably going to give you 5 or 6 innings, but he's also going to give up 2 or 3, 4 runs. So, and if that's the case, like I think that's going to be enough for Miami to win. So we've talked about it in the past as well, that Miami bullpen isn't as bad as what it was in the beginning of the season. It's something that you can actually, I honestly feel like you can trust them. So again, you're going to be, when I say trust with Miami, that's because you're getting a big plus price and all that stuff. But regardless, either way, I'll take my chances with the fish at the plus money.
Someone said the Marlins are the worst team in baseball against lefties. And in the last 30 days, they're 28th, and 28th. Nationals, 26, and 26. So they're pretty ass themselves. So, yep. Polls all over the Nets here. So everyone's taking Washington. Fading the Marlins on the road getaway day. Phillies, Orioles, probably the best baseball game of the day. Maybe Sunday Night Baseball is a little bit more interesting because of the division, but I mean, Yankees, Red Sox, this is an NL team versus an AL team, so it's...
I get it. I still think this trumps it by a lot.
So this series is split so far. I mean, this is a hell of a grudge match here. Corbin Burns versus Zach Wheeler. Obviously, I want to bet this game, but I think the price is pretty spot on here. I like the Orioles bats better than I like the Phillies bats right now. Baltimore is at home. There's no Kimbrel, but some people would say that's a good thing. But honestly, I think Wheeler's better than Corbin Burns, and I would trust Zach Wheeler first. So,
miles.
Maybe you could point at the fact that there's a bunch of lefty bats in Baltimore's lineup, and that's where Zach Wheeler can run into problems. But he's been so dominant that I would take Zach Wheeler over Corbin Burns, which makes betting Baltimore at this price hard. So I passed on this game, unfortunately, as much as I would like to bet it. I mean, at this price, it's flip a coin as far as where the value's at.
I'm on Philadelphia first 5. If you're going to give me, I sent it out last night. If you're going to give me Zach Wheeler at plus money, I'm going to take it. I understand that Baltimore is very good, but I also feel like Baltimore does a really good job of scoring late into games. It seems like every time I bet Baltimore, they score late. And yesterday was another great example. So I truly feel like this game goes under. I think you could be probably the safest bet is probably under. I didn't play it, but I truly believe that's probably one of the safer bets is under because you're probably going to see a pitching duel like we haven't seen one in a while. But I just personally cannot pass up Zach Wheeler at plus money. I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. And I've already bet the Phillies first 5. And there's a chance that I might sprinkle Phillies money line as well a little bit later. We'll see what the line gets up to. I mean, it's going to start here soon, but it's up to like plus 113 now. So if it gets up to
whose bullpen would you take here? Phillies, right? Especially with no Kimbrel, you got to say Phillies at the bullpen edge right now.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. None of those guys worked yesterday, and Alvarado's only worked a couple times.
Yeah,
Hoffman's under 30 in the last 4. Strom's under 20. And Philly's not even close.
Problem is,
that's not me hating on the Baltimore bullpen either. I just, again, like Kimball's went 3 of the last 4 days, and there's a reason that Yanier Cano doesn't close games. He doesn't like to do it, guys.
Yeah.
There's a reason that he's still a setup man, and they went and paid Cape.
Well, he's got to be the closer today.
Well, that's good luck to him. So I'm not worried about it.
I think it's coin flippy, so it's a pass
I agree.
for me.
100% agree.
And the community agrees too. 47%, 42%. So we're split. As far as the viewers, we're split right down the middle in this one between Baltimore and Philly. Cleveland, Toronto. I don't know. Didn't know what to do with this one. I wanted to bet Cleveland, but Berrios at home, he's been good. He's got great numbers against lefty bats. Or wait, hold on. Let me pull up the spreadsheet. All right. Cleveland at Toronto. Toronto's minus 130. Let me pull up my spreadsheet real quick for this one. Cleveland, Toronto, Ben Lively, Jose Berrios. So, yeah, Berrios has excellent numbers against lefty bats, an 0.94 whip against lefties this year. Cleveland's lineup, as we know, has a bunch of lefties in it. At home, he's been really good on the season. He's got a 1.82 ERA and a 1.01 whip at home. So Berrios at home where he's better. Against a bunch of lefties where he's better. The thing is, Cleveland's lineup has been so consistently productive that's really hard to fade him. So I guess if you forced me to bet this game, I'd probably take a weird Sunday afternoon 1-0 game, but I'll put it under up. But I'm not betting this. This is just if you put a gun to my head and force me to bet it.
I'm gonna look really stupid or feel really confident, but I really like the Jays in this spot. I've called the first 2 games of this series. I've cashed them both. I hit Cleveland the first game. I had Toronto again yesterday, and I'm going right back to the well with Toronto here today. I think this is a spot where we see Jose Berrios pitch very well. Not only does he pitch much better at home, his last couple home starts against Baltimore and Pittsburgh, 13 innings, 3 runs, 7 strikeouts. Didn't walk anybody against Pittsburgh, had a little bit walk issues against Baltimore, but he cleaned that up on the road against Milwaukee. And also, I think that he probably has this game circled because Cleveland's really taken it to Jose Berrios the last couple times they've seen him. It was 2 years ago, but it was 8 innings, 14 runs. I mean, it was really, really bad, and he had dominated them coming into that year. So I think this is a game that Jose Berrios has this game circled probably, and we get him that's pitching well. He also has a full bullpen behind him. Garcia and Green both didn't work yesterday. Pearson only went 17, so maybe Trevor Richards probably isn't available, but he's got a bullpen behind him. And then you got Cleveland, who, yes, I love Cleveland, been making a lot of money with Cleveland. This isn't like a bet against them, but when you take J-Ram out of that lineup, it's just really not as scary for me. So I just think that, like I said, without J-Ram in that lineup and Jose Berrios, I think pitching really well at home, I just thought it was too cheap to not take the Jays here. So yeah, I took the Jays, and I actually like it a lot.
Someone said toast versus the world.
Always, baby, always.
No, I'm not mad at the comments. You could tell when Kyle's mad at some of the comments. No one said it.
Guys, we talk about sports for a living. I promise you.
Honestly, I'm a little drowsy this morning. I was having trouble focusing. So 59%, 28% on Cleveland. All right, next game.
I think you guys are the ones that are mad all the time.
It's another case of toast versus the world.
Not in this game.
No, the one that just happened. Everyone took Cleveland there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. Mets Padres. I really liked my pick in this game. I was confident in it. I really liked the Padres at that price.
Are the Mets the hottest team in baseball?
They might be. 8-2 in their last 10.
I wasn't being serious.
But here's the thing. Meatball McGill is starting to look like Meatball McGill again.
I know he is.
It's fucking, oh, man.
I was waiting for that.
I have no opinion in this game. I have no idea what to do with this price.
Mets or pass. It's that simple. No way you want to lay juice with this Padres team on a heavy public side on a Sunday, personally. Yeah, so that's just my personal opinion. Obviously, you guys know I'm a big Padres fan. I do think they win the game, but there's not a chance in hell I would lay the juice with them right now. They do have you're going to get Cease and a rested bullpen behind him, but it hasn't really mattered. So, again, I'm dead serious when I say Mets or pass. I wouldn't know the Padres are a heavy public side. I also know that they have a heavy pitching advantage as well. But at the same time, Dylan Cease has been, average at best over his last 7 starts. I mean, he had a really good start against the White Sox and a really good start against Oakland. And besides that, it's been mediocre baseball at best. So just really hard to be confidently behind the Padres at this point.
Alvarez is not playing catcher today. Someone said if Alvarez is behind the plate, he's playing the Mets. Torrens is starting, but Torrens has been killing the ball. Torrens has been good as hell. So when Alvarez first came back, we're obviously in the office. We're all Mets fans. Me, Andy, and Prop Beef here. And we were like, dude, let him rest. Like, Torrens is killing the ball. So I wouldn't even be worried about that. But
wasn't it Torrens that hit like 2 home runs to start this winning streak type?
Yeah, he was red hot. Here's what I'm a little worried about. As far as Toast said, Mets or pass. Cease has good numbers against righty bats. Mets are really righty heavy. You got Lindor, who's a switch, and Nimmo's a lefty, and then Jeff McNeil, who's a waste of a bat. So you really only got 2 lefties that you worry about in the Mets lineup. The Mets were crushing lefties a month and a half ago. They're really not. Righties. I'm sorry. Mets really aren't getting to right-handed pitching. I think Cease is about to throw a gem. Question is, can we count on the Padres to get a freaking run here?
And just play Mets team total under.
Nah, that's Padres or pass for me.
No, I said Mets team total under.
No, Padres or pass. The total's the game's at 7. You're gonna have to lay juice with 3.5.
Okay. I didn't know. I don't look at totals like that. So
Next up, Oakland, Minnesota. This is the first of a doubleheader. I didn't look at it, so they play again. They have this game and then they play again at night, so it's a doubleheader. Detroit, Houston. Is it Eric Lauer pitching?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
I believe
I haven't
it
heard
is.
anything other than that. Let me double. I'm looking to see if I haven't seen anything else, but yeah. Okay. Now I see Blanco. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Oh no, it is Blanco. I saw a tweet right before we went live. It is Blanco. I knew that.
Okay.
So you know what? I'll fix that right now. Yeah. So when I made the graphics, it was Lauer. I saw a tweet about 5 minutes before we went live that it is Blanco. So let's go ahead and put Blanco here. All right. So Blanco's pitching for the Astros. Let's see if the line has moved. I'm assuming the line has definitely moved based on that information.
Yeah, they're Astros are minus 180 now.
Houston is off tomorrow. Detroit goes to Atlanta. Yeah. Any bullpen advantage here? I didn't look at this one because this morning I didn't know who was pitching.
Yeah, I haven't looked at a whole bunch in it either.
Detroit's got their whole bullpen. So does Houston, though. Yeah, I mean, Kenta Maeda in a day game. I mean, I think Houston should crush Maeda. So, I guess it'd be this if I was you know what? I could see this being the move today with Houston off tomorrow, full bullpen, Blanco against Maeda. I could see this being a spot to lay the 1.5 with Houston at home. They've been the best home lineup in baseball this year. No one's really talking about it. They score runs at home.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Coming off the ugly loss.
Well, it was just, you took the words out of my mouth. I think that after 13 runs yesterday from Detroit, I don't know. Baseball's funny, but I don't know if you can really expect that from Detroit again. And not to mention Maeda, his last 3 road starts, fantastic against Tampa Bay. Only made it 2 innings in Cleveland, only made it 4 2/3 in Boston. So, this could be a chance where he doesn't see very long, and so it won't really matter if Detroit has a rested bullpen or not because they're going to be so far down. So, yeah, it'd be Houston minus 1.5 or pass. Blanco's been pretty damn good. He had a couple rough starts. I will say his last 2 starts at home have been average at best. He gave up 4 to the Cardinals and the Twins, but I think both of those offenses are a little bit better than Detroit's.
Yep. All right, let's communities leaning towards Houston, 55%, 38%. So there are some people taking the Tigers. But as far as the viewership as a whole, leaning towards the Stros at home. Next up, Reds, Brewers. Tough one.
No, it's not.
This is a tough cap.
No, it's not.
You take the Brewers?
Oh, yeah. Sent it out last night. It's probably one of my favorite plays.
I mean, that was the side I was leaning. Frankie Montas on the road, man. Even
Coming
though
off
he
a
threw a no-hitter in Coors.
Yeah, exactly. Threw a gem. Good for him.
So you're on the Brew Crew money line.
I am. I don't know what it's at right now. Let's see what it's
Minus
at.
135, I think.
Thank God. Okay. Yeah, I got it at minus 125. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't reversed. But yeah, for me, well, first and foremost, Colin Ray is on the mound, so that just means win day for the Brewers. They're 9-4 when Colin Ray starts, and his last few starts at home have been really, really good. Toronto 7 innings, 1 run against the Cubs, 5 1/3, 1 run against Pittsburgh, 6 innings, 3 runs. And then against the Rays, 6 innings, no runs. He did get hit up by the Yankees, but I mean, everybody gets hit up by the Yankees. So it's really hard to fault him for that one. And then not to mention the fact that you're going to have everybody that you would want in the Milwaukee bullpen ready to go behind him. And again, I just feel like this Reds team that I've made a lot of money on them, but not with Frankie Montas on the mound. And I understand that he only went 1 inning his last start, but really, his last couple road starts, I'll give you, was against the Dodgers in San Francisco, but he didn't look good at all. He didn't look good at home either. His last couple starts against Milwaukee have been really bad. And not to mention the fact that Brewers have already seen Frankie Montas once this year. So I just think that everything here is pointing towards the Brewers. So like I said, I bet the Brewers last night at minus 125. It's going to be public, and I don't care. I think they win this game easily.
I kind of like the other side.
Bet it.
Colin Ray's due, bro. He is due to get rocked.
Yep, they've been saying that.
Brewers still gonna have their bullpen guys. Maybe no Hudson.
Maybe if the Reds had seen Colin Ray this year or so, maybe I can get behind that. But I mean, he's just been
okay.
too good.
So I've been saying for a while, like, oh, the Brewers one of the best lineups at home. Been saying it for 2 weeks, but they're on this homestand. 3 runs, 0 runs, 5, 5, 3. They're not crushing the ball like that.
Yeah. Good thing they got a server named Frankie Montas.
I don't know if he's a server, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've also faced Andrew Abbott, a good lefty, Hunter Green, which I told you he was going to throw a masterpiece, Chris Bassett, Kikuchi, Barrios, Skubal, Mize, Olsen, Nola, Wheeler, Sanchez. I mean, they faced some pretty decent competition over the last couple of weeks. Frankie Montas is a step down in class.
I'm taking the Reds. I'm going against you on this one.
Brewers minus 1.5 now.
I like the Reds. I'll be on my own little Reds island. I'll send you a postcard. Community is on the side of toast here, 70% to 19%. Wow.
Make sure you keep some change in your pocket so you can send that postcard.
I am gonna bet that too. Reds up. Pirates, Rockies. I put it's Dalton Jeffries because that's what I saw on RotoWire. Is that who's pitching for the Pirates?
I don't know. I hate playing this game at Sunday mornings. Let me see. Dalton Jeffries. That's what Roto has too. So
yeah, that's what I was there like about an hour and a half ago. So yeah, I don't know who that is, so I didn't bet this game.
I don't know Dalton Jeffries off the top of my head either.
Someone says it's Robin Yount Appreciation Day in Milwaukee. Those jokes haven't come around in a while, so we're bringing them back.
That's a good one though. I respect that one. Whoever said that, because I know who that is. So, touche to you. Yeah, I got paid out by the Rockies last night at a huge plus price. I'm not dipping my toe back in the water. I will say that Dakota Hudson hasn't been really that bad. I mean, I know he's 2-8 with people see 2-8 with a 4.87 ERA, but I mean, his home starts haven't been great. I mean, so it is what it is. Yeah, I got nothing on this game, and never mind. I'm not even going to go into it. So
yeah, the community doesn't either. They're split down the middle, 42%, 40%.
There's no chance in hell that I lay juice with the Pirates. So I guess
right. So then, like, the play would be the Rockies at plus money, but I don't think the Rockies are going to win. So
either do I. And I won with the Rockies last night at plus 150. I'm not trying to just give back a half a unit just because I thought that the Pirates shouldn't be favorites.
Exactly. That's exactly how I would have phrased that also. All right. Angels on the road in San Francisco. Lefty matchup. I like the matchup for the Giants, but minus 180 is insane. This team sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't realistically sit here and tell you that the Angels should be a play here, but
what was the score yesterday? 3-4. Wow.
Yeah, I had over 7.5.
Yeah. I would lean Angels, actually. I don't know what the plan. I mean, obviously, I don't think that Ben Joyce is going to be going very far, but Ben Joyce is nasty. He's throwing like 104. I mean, it's just disgusting. So,
I thought it was Suarez. Oh, you mean out of the bullpen? I'm sorry.
No, I think Ben Joyce is opening.
Oh,
the Angels, and Jose Suarez is the primary. So, regardless, again, I lean Angels. Yeah, I'm not betting it, so it doesn't really matter. But I lean Angels. Again, I just don't think that the Giants should be this heavily priced against. I understand that the Angels haven't been as good, have been falling off against left-handed pitching, but I also feel like Kyle Harrison is one of those people that is very capable of giving up 5 or 6 runs to the Angels. As a matter of fact, what's the Angels team total at? If it's at like I mean, Angels team total over 1.5 in the first 5, 3.5 the first game. I really don't think that that's the best. That's how I would go if I had to. I'm really grasping at
if you're going with that, rather than you said you would lean towards Angels team total over, I would say more towards Giants team total under. If you can get a 4.5 because the total's 8.5. They're that heavily favored. You could probably get a Giants team total under. That team sucks, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 4.5 minus 118. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
I'll type it up on the screen, but I'm not betting it or anything. But that's probably if I was forced to bet. And I'm hanging out with my brothers, which means I'm probably going to be placing bets on the fly because that's what we do. So I get maybe this is one that we add. I'll put that up, but probably not. Community likes the Giants. Nah, because I think the Giants win the game, to be honest. So I'm definitely not going to play that.
No, it's not worth it.
Texas, Seattle. Greetings from Mariner Nation. Shout out Seattle. Shout out Starbucks. It's the Ranger spot today. Let me tell you. It's the Ranger spot.
Yeah. Bet on Dane Dunning. Let me know how that works out for you.
I did. I'm on the Rangers.
Yeah, you're about to lose.
No, this is a beautiful, beautiful bet. Beautiful.
That lineup is so dead.
If I hit this bet, I will have gone 3-0 in this series. Just seeing it clearly here. God, let me pull up my spreadsheet. All right. Dane Dunning, Logan Gilby. A little worried about all the lefties in the Mariners lineup, but it's the Mariners during the day. You got the Mariners in a day game here. We know those vampires don't show up when the sun's out. Logan Gilbert recently has seen the White Sox, the Oakland Athletics, the Astros in Seattle. The Astros don't hit on the road, and they rocked them. The Nats, and then before that, it is back in May 20th against the Yankees. That's the last time he saw a good lineup, so he's faced some easy competition, and I know that also describes the Rangers. But in the Rangers' defense, who are the last few pitchers I see? George Kirby, Louis Castillo, Walker Buehler in there, Jack Flaherty, Logan Webb. That's 5 of the last 7 righties they've seen. Maybe a little bit of a buy low spot on their lineup. I know Dane Dunning has really struggled, but he has good numbers against bad lineups. 3.09 ERA and an 0.86 WHIP against bottom 10 lineups versus righties, and I believe the Mariners during the day are a bottom 10 lineup. After this, I know Texas flies home to play the Mets, but this is a much more important game. Seattle took the first 2 of this series. Flat spot. Rangers win. I'm going for the 3-0 sweep in this series. I'm on Texas.
It's not a flat spot. Seattle needs this game for the division. Yeah, I lean Seattle. I'm not playing it. I'm not betting it because I was on Texas yesterday and I loved that play. I had reverse line movement. The fucking world was on Seattle, and it didn't work out. So I lean Seattle, but I'm not betting this game. I'm still pissed off from yesterday.
You sure you don't want to tail on the Rangers?
No, because I don't think they're going to win at all. Like, not even for a second.
I don't know why the chat froze up on everybody. People's comments aren't coming up on the screen. What in the hell? Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that is. All right, whatever. Guess the chat's done. All right, so let's move on to the next one, which is I could take like 2 minutes and fix the chat, but what's the point? We're 3 games away. It's Sunday. Let's get this through. And let's go.
3 games away. One of the games is the Yankee game. We already know what those comments are going to look like.
You taking Boston?
I don't know yet. I haven't got that far. I mean, I know what I want to do. I just don't know if I'm going to push the button yet.
All right. White Sox, Snakes, Thorpe, Montgomery, and is Montgomery just an auto fade at this point? What the hell happened to this guy?
I don't know, but I told you, can't trust him.
Dead arm? Dead arm.
Nope, that's Sonny Gray. Jordan Montgomery just didn't have spring training, and I just don't think that mentally he's there right now. This is a White Sox spot for me. I think that's right. I think I got that right. Yeah. I like Drew Thorpe. Like I said, the last time he started against Seattle, he's the guy that was the centerpiece in all the trades with the Yankees. and Soto, and then Soto was for Cease. Yes. So, or sorry, Cease for Rise or whatever it was. The hell it was. I don't care. Anyway, I expect him to pitch well against this Snakes team that isn't really impressing anybody right now. I understand it's kind of all or nothing for them. They rather score 8 or 9 runs and they win a game, or they lose 2-9 like they did last night, or 3-11 like they lost the other night in a row. The 2 wins in between that, 7-1 and 11-1. Like, it's literally all or nothing for Arizona. I don't think you're going to get everything from them against Drew Thorpe. And like I said, like Sasha just talked about, Jordan Montgomery has been absolutely terrible. In every single start that he's made, not one time has he looked good. He gave up 2 runs to Miami, but he also gave up 9 hits to them. So giving up those 2 runs was just extremely lucky. I'm on the White Sox first 5 here. White Sox first 5 money line, plus 134 on FanDuel.
Yeah, I was actually getting the chat up, so I didn't hear your reasoning, but it's a fade of Montgomery, so I kind of don't even need to hear it. He's been
fade of Montgomery, and I really like this Thorpe kid a lot.
Really? You like Thorpe?
He's the centerpiece. He's the centerpiece for the trades, like for the Soto trade.
Really?
These trade, yeah, he's the main piece. So he was a Yankee, he was a Padre, now he's a White Sox, and this is his time.
All right. Let's go ahead and move along to the next game. I have a ghetto chat there. That's nice. What we'll have to make do with that. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me put that in. If I put that there, it should. Yep, there we are. Okay. Next game up, Royals Dodgers. Man, what in the hell happened here?
Well, their starter got hurt. I mean, that's what happened. Royals got lucky. I mean,
dude, they got their ass. They gave up 7 runs.
I mean, did you watch the game?
No.
Okay, well, watch the game and then you'll see what I'm talking about, because it really wasn't that bad. It was one bad. It was a grand slam. That was it. They didn't really do anything. Yamamoto got hurt in the 2nd inning and turned into a bullpen day for the Dodgers. So it is what it is. I'm not really. It doesn't really bother me, but yeah.
So what's the move
Dodgers
here?
spot again. I would go Dodgers. Yeah. So I haven't bet it yet. I was waiting to see what the line is. Let's see what it is. Yeah. I've actually done extremely well fading Tyler Glass now. And the Dodgers haven't. I think it was going into that Yankees start. I think they hadn't scored a run for him in like 5 starts or something like that. Like when he's been pitching, the Dodgers have not scored at all. So maybe an under here if you like that. Again, I just have a hard time believing that the Dodgers are going to lose 2 or 3 to the Royals, especially after last night where I felt like the Dodgers were in a good position in that game, and then Yamamoto gets hurt. And then what was it, like the 4th or 5th inning when that happened, or the 6th inning when that all happened? So, and it all fell apart with Triton. So, again, I think that we see a glass out masterclass here today. I think that after the New York Yankees shellacking, we see 6-7 dominant innings from Tyler Glasnow today. Not to mention this game's at 12-10, so Glasnow's going to have the shadows of Dodger Stadium working in his favor. Yeah, maybe Dodgers first 5 run line if you don't want to lay -1.5 with them. But yeah, that's how I look at it.
Hell no, I'm not betting this shit. Yeah, okay, so what you said makes sense. There was a grand slam turned into a bullpen day for the Dodgers, but still, the lineup, man.
I didn't bet it. I'm just saying.
No, this is a pass. Oh, by the way, S.Dot's in the comments. He said a grand slam equals 4 runs, not 7. Thank you. Hey, guys, a grand slam is 4 runs. 4.
Thank you, because that's the whole point that I was making, was that.
Guys, the grand slam is 4 runs, not 7.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning into another.
Wait, I thought are you sure? Because on Saturdays sometimes they count as 5. Check that. Will you check that? Comments, check that. Are the grand slams 5 on Saturdays or 4?
S-Dot says it's 4 runs.
Wow.
Thanks for tuning into another episode of Mathematics with S-Dot. Tune in next week. All right. So we got Sunday Night Baseball. Yanks Bo sucks.
That's why he's all excited, because the Yankees are off a loss, so he's got to get all his money back. Man.
No, he's just on edge. The Yankees have lost 2 of the last 3. His rent money's gone.
Not careful with that
So
dirty
people
water.
in the comment like, wait, hold on, it's just 4 runs? Oh shit. All right, so Sunday Night Baseball. All right, so I looked at this game, and how do you? I feel like on paper the final score of this game should be 12-11.
So Yankees minus 135 is easy money, dude.
I said I didn't say who would be winning. I said the final score should be 12-11.
Oh.
Meaning I think both starting pitchers are about to get hit into another dimension. But Sunday Night Baseballs have been unders, right?
I know, yeah. Yeah. I haven't looked. I don't know about this year. I'm not going to say something I don't know, but yeah. There's only been a few this year so far. That's been a ton. But
so
Can we just off the top, does Yankees minus 135 feel good to you? You take that and be like, oh yeah, I'm good. Didn't think so. Okay.
I'm not on the Yankees. What are you talking to me like I'm on the
am
Yankees?
I'm asking you a simple question. Does 135 for the Yankees make you be like, oh yeah, let's bet the Yankees, or does it give you a little bit of pause?
I
like,
prefer to be on the
whoa.
minus 138 or whatever than the Boston side.
Okay. I was just curious. I don't have a bet in the game either. I was
dude,
just honestly
the
curious
Red
where
Sox
you're at, 'cause you're sitting
bullpen-
here teeter-tottering like you don't know what you want to do.
The Red Sox bullpen,
Sucks.
and they used their 4 main arms yesterday.
Yeah.
The Yankees
got a
have
fresh
all their
bullpen.
arms. Stroman sucks, though, dude. He can't stop walking, guys. So you got to go, in my opinion, you either just got to take that, lay the 1.5, or I think if you like Boston, you got to go here, right?
For 5.
No, over.
Oh.
Or Boston team total over. So I here's the thing. If you like Boston, and by the way,
Okay.
I'm not
That's
saying you're wrong if you like Boston. I could see it. Sunday Night Baseball. Yankees are due to cool off at some point. But how do you not just go Boston team total over to protect yourself from a Yankee 10-run night? I feel like Yankees and over, yeah, that's what everyone's going to be betting. But I think because it's totals up at 9, Stroman's, you look at his season number, he's still 6-2 with a 2.82 ERA. Crawford's got a 3.47 ERA. So the total being at 9 with those 2 starting pitchers actually seems kind of inflated. Right?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Because my initial thought was under. Cutter has very, very good history against the Yankees. I understand he's looked like dog shit this year. I'm just saying, for instance, when I first looked at this, I kind of wanted to play a sneaky under. I did not do it, but Cutter Crawford in 4 starts against the Yankees, he's at what, 6-12, 16, 21 innings, 5 runs. I mean, the walks have got him as well. But I mean, and Stroman against the Red Sox, I mean, he had 1 bad start against them. And again, this is going back a long time. But besides that, I mean, he's been excellent against them. Again, this is a completely different team.
So
but
you're taking
my
Boston.
point to that is that mentally, I don't think that Stroman's walking into Fenway Park being like, oh man, these guys have gotten to me. This is a house of horrors. Like, it's not like this. So
I don't think he is either, but
you know what I'm saying though? Like
yeah,
point,
no, I get it. We know you're going to take Boston. Why are we even pretending like you're not?
Because I haven't done it yet.
Oh, by the way, S. Yankees 250, 200 minus 175. Yes, S. really frustrated you're not taking the Yankees.
Sweet. Sorry to hear that. Because I love that dirty water.
Hold on. I want to bring up. Someone's saying that Marcus Stroman has excellent road splits. I'm going to pull it up. But
check the game logs.
Yeah,
On the road at Kansas City, cool. On the road at San Francisco, cool. On the road at San Francisco, or Padres.
Why don't we do it where
cool.
everyone can see
Oh, okay, sorry.
instead of doing it privately? All right. Let me just make
Royals,
the screen
Giants,
easier to
Padres.
see here.
Stroman has just good numbers this year. I mean, he has a couple bad starts, but overall, I mean, I would take this for sure. Personally.
At Kansas City, 7 base runners, no runs, 5 2/3, great start. At San Francisco, good start here. 7 base runners, 1 run. That's an elite start. Look at the expected FIP numbers here. Not good. At San Diego, great start. I'm not giving anyone credit for pitching against the Padres. So, yeah, his last 4 road starts have been great. Last 4 road starts. Let's see. Let's bring him back a little bit. Yeah, so this is his road starts on the season since March 1st of the entire season. 156, 119. The expected FIP numbers are bad, but everything else, he has been good on the road. Ooh, check this out, though. The Red Sox against Stroman's pitch mix. Sinker, cutter, slider. Last 30 days. 9th, 6th, 3rd. Uh-oh. Over. I'm going over, man.
Boston team total over 3.5. Minus.
There's no way there's a 3.5.
There's 3.5s all over the board, dude. 3.5 minus 135 on DraftKings. Betting it.
There's 3.5s. The total's at 9 for this game.
Yeah, man. Bet MGM, DK, Bet Rivers.
Let me see.
Caesars has a 4 at 105. FanDuel is at 4.5. But
Let me look.
3.5.
Just to make sure I can confirm that there is.
Numbers are hard, so double check for me.
All right, team total. Wow, it's a minus 135, 3.5 on DraftKings. All right, I'll type it up. I'll put it on the screen.
S-Dot is not happy with either one of us.
I took the over. I didn't fade his freaking team. Man, what happens when the Yankees get cold? What is that going to do?
I have no idea.
He might deactivate his Discord.
I was gonna say the Discord. There's a few people in our Discord. When these favorites start losing, it's gonna be a long winter.
No, it's the carousel of progress though. But no, that one doesn't describe S-Dot. But it's like, as soon as those teams start winning, I'll be like, baseball's stupid. When's football start? That's what you'll hear.
That's my favorite one.
S-Dot's going to delete his Discord as soon as the Yankees get cold.
Not from S-Dot, but just people in general. Be like, oh, I can't wait for football season. I never lose.
All right. So let's do a Sunday community parlay.
Yeah. You smashed the NFL market.
All right.
The NFL's nice just because, like, I just have to focus on my kickers and tailing sauce, and I make money like every year.
Yeah, it is. You can make money. It's a lot more difficult. Everyone acts like the easiest market when it's probably the most difficult. It would be a lot better if there was a larger sample size. Cardinals.
I just feel like the NFL is where you really do your best work, personally.
It's been a nice.
So. For me, it makes my life a little bit easier.
I am excited for the fall, that's for sure. I'm excited for college football, too. All right, cast your votes. Community parlay.
Are the Cougars going to be bad this year? I should probably look that up.
I don't even know because there's such a weird situation. They're like not even in a conference.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was wondering. I don't want to talk about it right now, though.
Rutgers, number 5 recruiting class this year. 5. They got
Shiano's still the coach?
Yep, and they got another 4-star receiver recruit. The number 5 recruiting class in the country. Rutgers is, dude, 2026, Rutgers is winning the Natty.
God, that wouldn't
If your guys are looking to get into college football, become a Jersey fan. Rutgers is on the come up. We don't play Ohio State this year. We don't play Michigan. We don't play Penn State. Rutgers is going to win 10 football games this year. Rutgers.
I would love for Shiano to win, or at least take them to a college football playoff and then get another NFL job. Like, that would be just
KD
awesome.
and Kyrie throwing the jersey up. That's what's up. Represent.
I love Jersey.
I wonder how many people are from Jersey in here, because it's a very big gambling state, so I would imagine there's a lot.
Yeah.
We're all degenerates here. Who blew this yesterday? Oh, Yankees. Oh, and the Dodgers. All right, so the first one, Cardinals money line. The community starting off with a dog.
Cards.
So we got Blue Jay. They like the Blue. Oh no, they like the Guardians. You were on a Blue Jays island there. Padres Mets. They like the Padres. Athletics Twins. Oh, that's a doubleheader. We won't do that one. Tigers Astros. They like the Astros. Reds Brewers. They like the Brewers. I'm on a Reds island there. Oh, community parlay song. I'm sorry. Here you go.
Community parlay, the parlay we bet, yeah. Community parlay is for the community. We community, making a parlay. Yeah.
Great.
Astros money line is the second leg. Radagast Brown, we get it. You're the most negative person on the planet. You were also here telling us we joke around too much and you can't take the show seriously in college basketball in March, and we said watch a different show. Months later, you're still here, so just go watch something else or shut the fuck up, dude. Like, what the hell? We get it. You're miserable. Next up. Rockies money line. Giants money line. Mariners money line. That's a loss. Rangers are winning out.
If the Rangers win that game easily, I'm gonna fucking throw something. I don't know what, but
Looks
something.
like, yo, they like the Rockies.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I actually like the Rockies. I mean, you're getting like somewhat reverse line movement, and now you're not even going to get the Rockies at plus money now.
Rockies money line. That's another dog in there. The community's feeling Aki today. Dodgers money line. For the love of God, don't put the Dodgers in at minus 259. They're going to do it. Yankees, Giants, they like. They also like the Mariners. Who got second place in the first poll? Padres. All right, I'll put the Padres in. All right. What is the final leg of the community parlay? I went to public schools. Oh, shit.
Me too.
It's your birthday, Toast? Oh, happy baby daddy day. Oh, my bad. I read the comment quickly. I thought it said birthday.
Nope, I'm a Halloween baby.
I heard Jersey has great schools. I don't know. Maybe. I don't have any frame of reference. Never been to other schools. And, of course, it's the New York Yankees. So we finally have a different looking community parlay, though. It's been Yankees, Orioles, Dodgers, Phillies every single day. Obviously, what's that?
1043.
Community feeling crazy today. So the community parlay Cardinals money line, Astros money line, Rockies money line, Yankees money line. 10 plus 1043 taking a swing. You know what? These weekends I can't get a underdog pick 'em in for Prop Beaver, but I can put up the map for you. So if you're in one of these states, boom. If you're in one of these states highlighted in yellow, if you want to download an underdog account to participate in those pick'ems, head over to the website or download the app Underdog Fantasy. When you make your account, use the promo code BET, B-E-T. That'll get you a $100 deposit bonus match. So if you deposit $100, they will give you a free $100 to play with. So that's B-E-T. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Enjoy your Sunday. As far as the Discord, I'm going to post the finals up between the two guys. First one is about to get mailed out, man. I'm very excited about this. So congrats to whoever wins this. But as far as me, I'm going to my brother's barbecuing, doing the family thing. So I don't know how active I'll be in there today. But I'll be back at night. So I'll probably be back during the Sunday night baseball if you need me in there. So everyone, have a great Sunday. Remember to bet responsibly. Yeah, I'm adding Reds money line to the ticket, by the way. I didn't post it on my original ticket. I'm adding it. I'm adding Reds money line. Posting it now. Later.
I have 3 or 4 plays posted. I'm posting like 2 or 3 more. But yeah.
Cool. Later, guys.
Have a good night, guys.